I am not anti-technology. After all, there are forms of technology, from tools that let us observe the natural world to decentralized, non-commercial social networks that might situate us more fully in the present. Rather, I am opposed to the way that corporate platforms buy and sell our attention, as well as to designs and uses of technology that enshrine a narrow definition of productivity and ignore the local, the carnal, and the poetic. I am concerned about the effects of current social media on expression, including the right not to express oneself and its deliberately addictive features. But the villain here is not necessarily the internet or even the idea of social media. It is the invasive logic of commercial social media and its financial incentive to keep us in a profitable state of anxiety, envy, and distraction. Hi, my name is Tanaya, if you do not already know, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm going to do a book talk about how to do nothing. It's different than a book review like I usually do on this channel. I'm just going to let you know a little bit about the book and why you should buy it. The quote that you heard earlier was by the author, Jenny Odell, in one of the introductions of the book. It was an interesting read, to be honest. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but basically what intrigued me about this book was the fact that she is calling to question what we find as productivity. It may just be you unplugging. It may just be you understanding the many facets of how addictive technology is and how important present moments are. I go to school while my baby is sleeping, so I do online classes because I want to be fully intentional and present during her wake times. And so when we're together, phone's away, and we're spending time together because that's what I chose to do. But Jenny Odell actually paints a beautiful picture about resisting the attention economy, because sometimes we can only afford to stop being on social media for a while, you know? Sometimes we can't afford to actually break the system itself, because you have these big wigs that have created these technologies like the cell phone. You think of Steve Jobs, you think of the person that created the pull down to refresh thing, how they themselves actually don't use the technology that they built because they said it's so addictive. You have to realize that our attention is for sale when it comes to online stuff, social media especially. Jenny Odell calls us to go outside. Have you ever gone outside and actually heard what's happening around you? Because we can miss it so often because we're looking down like this, trying to see what's happening in the world that we're not really connected to. It makes you, it starts in the mind. It has to be a conscious decision to take your attention and then place it somewhere else that's actually good for you. So she kind of mentioned a part in the book just about how when someone announces that they're quitting Facebook for a while, you almost seem like you're holier than thou, or you're like you're above the clouds looking down on folks, when really it's more intentional than that. Making sure that you are sitting in spaces that you can pay attention to, and relearning what present moments are actually. I cannot afford to lose out on the precious time that I do have, because it's limited. We're not here forever. On mindlessly being on a technology that really isn't benefiting me more than being in the present moment. She makes you question exactly where your attention is. And that is the whole point of the book. Because at the end of the day, they make it so that the busy individual is now needing to rest. And then they give you pictures and images of what that rest should look like. Like, I went to here, I went to here, I did this, and that's what I needed to rest. And yet you're recording yourself resting. That doesn't make any sense to me. This is what I do when I rest. I still have to make content though. The world is backwards, and it's up to us individually and collectively to change that. And it might just start with you turning off your social media and deleting it for a while, and just paying attention to the world around you and finding things that you can intentionally do that is making you a better person. Start drawing again, you know? Like, go outside and draw a tree really badly. Okay, so what? You're doing something in the present. And see what you notice. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching my book talk on How to Do Nothing by Jenny Odell. I really hope you buy it. It's a great book. I got mine from Half Price Books, actually. So it's a good deal. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.